Welcome to our video. This week we're going to be telling you all about our battery hens which we got from a rescue centre and how good pets they are to have around. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see more of these videos which involve our chickens.
So when they arrived, they looked terrible, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they didn't have very many feathers and they had really pale combs.
Look, all of this was not that.
Yeah,
That.
so they looked almost oven ready, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because you could see all their skin.
Look.
So they'd lived their entire life
Why
within...
did they have that though?
Because they lived their whole life in a small cage, so they probably pecked each other. And I think they've been through a molt as well. So they lived their entire life in cages. They're not battery cages in the old sense of the word, but small cages inside. They'd never seen the outside, never been on grass. So here's some pictures of what they looked like when they arrived.
Happy they are here.
So obviously a commercial hen like this one here needs to be commercially viable for farmers. So they lay lots and lots of eggs when they're in their prime, don't they? Yeah. So when they're up to the age of 18 months, they'll lay pretty well every day. But once they turn 18 months old, their laying slows down just a little bit, which no longer makes them commercially viable. So at that age, they're normally culled. But we found a charity called the British Hen Welfare Trust, and what they do is they pay the farmer the amount of money they would gain from whatever the culled animal would go into, whether that's pet food or whatever, I don't know, chicken nuggets, and then they've got a huge network around the country of people like us who rehome the battery hens, and they live with us now. So how many have we got now?
Got about 16 to 20 at least. We've
got about 16. Some of them are rescue caged hens and some of them are rescued free range hens. So so when you buy free range eggs, they do live outside, but at 18 months, once again, their laying rate reduces, so they're culled and replaced. And
we've got more ones that they weren't free range. We've got only a couple free range.
Most of ours came from caged hen farms. Yeah. So so you make a small donation to the charity, and they go and collect it from the farmer, and then most weekends there's a rehoming event somewhere around the country, and they settle in, and they don't stop laying really. They keep laying, so there's more eggs than we can certainly eat. So all our friends and neighbours benefit from the eggs that we get from our hens. They're full of character, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really funny. Whenever they're hungry, they'll just follow you around until you give them food.
They do. They're very good at escaping, and they are a little bit destructive when it comes to gardens. So.
We have one chicken called Cruella, who she keeps on escaping and going into this one small hut thing, which we keep some of our chickens in. And I don't know why she keeps doing that, but we just left her in there for a couple of days because she likes it in there, and then we put her back in. And
she likes laying eggs in there, doesn't she? Yeah. So you'd think that birds that has been selectively bred and lived their entire life inside would lose the natural instincts that you would expect from other chickens, but they really don't, do they? No. So every year we get a couple go broody.
Yeah, we've got one broody one who's just hatched 3 chicks.
And what was her name?
Her name was Softy because she's really, really fluffy. She's the fluffiest out of all of our chickens.
So if you've got some space in your garden where you think you can fit some rescue battery hens, they don't need loads and loads of space. They're pretty cheap to run. It's a really efficient way of getting your eggs with 0 carbon miles, because you just got to walk to the bottom of the garden. Then have a look at the British Hen Welfare Trust's website. want to work with the farming industry to kind of improve animal welfare and the quality of life for the millions and millions of hens that live within still pretty small conditions within the UK.
This one's very peckish.
I think she's enjoying that seed you're giving her. What do you think?
I think she is, because she's almost finished it all.
Okay, wonderful. So thanks very much for watching our video. See you again soon.